Solanco High School, home of the Golden Mules. We'd like to take a minute to welcome fans and guests from Lancaster Catholic High School this evening. Hope you enjoyed the contest. The Solanco School District, the PIAA, and the Lancaster Lebanon League would like to thank you for your attendance at tonight's contest. We respectfully remind you that our focus at all times is on promoting good sportsmanship throughout tonight's events. The expectation here at Solanco is that good sportsmanship will be demonstrated throughout this evening. Please treat everyone around you with respect, show class at all times, and have better than average character. This includes your actions towards participants, coaches, and officials. Everyone attending tonight's contest already knows how they should and shouldn't act and what good sportsmanship looks like. If you cannot control your emotions, please remove yourself from the gymnasium. We appreciate your efforts to make this event enjoyable for everyone in attendance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Everyone, please remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. And now for this evening's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Lancaster Catholic High School, coached by Charlie Detz. The senior forward, number 15, Catherine Hafner. Senior forward, number 20, Summer Reeser. Sophomore forward, number 25, Naomi Zuleta. Senior forward, number 33, Zanaya Banks. Senior forward, number 35, Cassandra Paris. And now for the Golden Mules of Solanco High School, coached by Chad McDowell. Number 1, the sophomore guard, Nikki Trout. Junior guard, number 21, Samantha Jackson. Senior forward, number 33, Island Rapant. The junior forward, number 34, Jade Eshelman. And senior guard, number 35, Jenna Dumbach. Tonight's officials are Tom Hillen, Brian Brandt, and Kevin Lutz. Good luck to both teams. Enjoy tonight's contest. Welcome to our YouTube live stream of Solanco girls basketball. We're glad that you have joined us this evening and looking forward to a good contest between the Crusaders from Lancaster Catholic High School and the Golden Mules from Solanco. We have just finished with our starting lineups and the national anthem is played. We will soon be ready to take the court and get this contest underway. Sit back, relax, and look forward to a great matchup tonight in Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball action. Solanco with a new face in the starting lineup tonight. Paige Phillips is out this evening, and so junior guard 21, Samantha Jackson, will replace her in the starting five for this evening. And we're just about to tip off, almost underway here from the Solanco High School Gymnasium in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. Here we go, friends. And that's Lancaster Catholic winning the tip. And they start off the game hot. That shot's up and good by Catherine Hafner. And Catholic starts out by putting the pressure immediately on the offense of Solanco. Jenna Dumbach with the ball for the Golden Mules, and that ball is turned over to Lancaster Catholic. Coming up the court now with the ball, Zanaya Banks, but she's turned it over now. And Jade Eshelman has possession for the Golden Mules. Solanco moving the ball around at the top of the key, looking to get something going here on offense. Eshelman with the shot fake and finds Jackson underneath the net. Again, good ball movement by Solanco. That ball goes out on Lancaster Catholic. Solanco will retain possession. Scores 2-0 in favor of the Crusaders. That pass attempt underneath the net goes just over the hands of Nikki Trout. Solanco holding on to the ball, moving it around. That pass underneath to Nikki Trout, up and good. Solanco answers, it's 2-2. And now Catholic with the ball. That shot from outside, just off the rim by Parrish, rebounded by the Golden Mules, and Dumbach will handle the ball for Solanco. She finds Jackson on the drive. Her layup attempt goes out of bounds on Lancaster Catholic. Solanco will retain possession of the ball. Jackson to inbound for the Golden Mules. Dumbach finds space at the top of the arc, chooses to drive in, just off. Island Rapant with the offensive rebound, up and good for two. Rapant for Solanco, making her first shot of the evening. That layup attempt by Catholic is just off. Solanco with the rebound. And a turnover. That's a steal by Zaletta from Catholic, and her layup attempt is up and good. It's 4-4. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first period, and Jenna Dumbach with the ball for Solanco. It appears that she'll be controlling the action from the point guard position tonight for the Lady Mules. Jackson now with the ball at the top of the arc, and we're moving the ball around up top. That drive by Nikki Trout right by the defender. Her layup attempt is up and good. Give her 4 points for the evening. A nice drive to the hoop by the Lady Mules. Good ball movement by the Crusaders there. Creates a nice shot. That's Zanaya Banks. Up and good for two. Now Jackson with the ball. And she finds Nikki Trout. Another layup for the Golden Mules on the great assist. That shot by Catherine Hafner is good. It's worth 2 points. Mark her for 4 points on the evening. And we go to our first timeout of the evening with the score 8-8, 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first period. And Lancaster Catholic has taken a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout taken by Lancaster Catholic. Four minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first period. Jackson inbounds the ball to Trout, and Catholic has to press on again. And now they back out of it. Trying to force Solanco into a turnover, but Dumbach finds Trout, who starts this game off incredibly hot this evening. 3 for 4, 6 points for Nikki Trout, the sophomore from Solanco. We have an offensive foul. Foul on number 34 from Solanco. Her first, team's first. That foul was called on Jade Eshelman from Solanco. That's her first foul of the evening. First foul for either team. And Catholic has the ball. Zuleta with the layup. Her attempt is no good. Rebound was by Catholic, and there's a foul on the way up. Foul on number 33 from Solanco, her first, team's second. That shot is off the front rim by Paris. Into the game for Solanco, number 11, Elena Yoder. Into the game for Lancaster Catholic, number 21, Elizabeth Zwali. Second shot attempt here for Paris from the line. Score still 8-8. And that second attempt is right down and through the net. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first period. And Dumbach still holding down the point guard duties here for the Golden Mules. That pass was out to Rapant, who goes back to Dumbach, whose layup is up and off. Rebound by Zuleta, and Crusaders are up and running. Wild ball on the floor. We're gonna have a timeout called by Solanco. "30-second timeout taken by Solanco. So we're back on the floor after that 30-second timeout. It's going to be Solanco ball. Yoder is going to inbound for the Golden Mules. And she finds Dumbach. And again, Catholic's pressuring the ball in the backcourt. That's Catherine Hafner for Solanco playing tight defense on Dumbach. The Mules have been able to move the ball around rather nicely tonight to this point. Pass to Yoder. The ball goes out of bounds on the Crusaders. It's going to be Solanco's possession, and Yoder will inbound the ball for the Lady Mules. Yoder's pass goes over Dumbach's head. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be the Crusaders' ball. Passing in from the sideline is number 35, Cassandra Paris. And Reeser will be bringing the ball up for Crusaders. That three-point shot by Reeser's off the front rim, but rebounded by Paris, whose pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Solanco's ball. Into the game for Solanco, number 25, Olivia Lasco. And for the Crusaders, number 33, Zanaya Banks. Score is 8-9 in favor of the Crusaders. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first period of action here in Quarryville. Thank you for joining us this evening on the YouTube live stream of Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball. That ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Solanco. And Elena Yoder will inbounds the ball for the Golden Mules. Cross-court pass there to Jenna Dumbach. Crusaders have been applying good pressure on the ball here this evening. Foul is on number 33 for Lancaster Catholic, her first, team's first. Cyberlick is checked into the game for Solanco, number 24, freshman forward for the Golden Mules. Mules going to a freshman here in the first period, down by 1 point. And again, continuing to possess the ball well, moving it around the top of the arc into Eshelman. She gets doubled, and that's going to be a traveling violation by Jade Eshelman. Lancaster Catholic does a great job there in bringing the help over, creating a double team and really confusing Eshelman under the net, forcing her into a travel. And it'll be the Crusaders' possession. Another opportunity to score under 1 minute to go here in the first period. That pass out to Reeser, her three-point shot is up and good. 3 points for the Crusaders. Pressure on the ball again by Lancaster Catholic. And the Lady Mules break the pressure. Dumbach with the ball, out to Eshelman, but it's almost stolen away. Great effort by Banks there of the Crusaders. That layup attempt is just off by Lasco, but rebounded by Cyberlick. I'm sorry, rebounded by Lasco. She got her own rebound. But the Crusaders steal it, and Reeser's three is up and good again. Give her 6 points. And we are at the end of the first period here in Quarryville. The score is 15-8 in favor of the Crusaders. Tightly contested first quarter there until the final minute, and then in the final minute, 2 big three-point shots from the Crusaders stretched their lead from 9-8 to 15-8 in just a short amount of time. So we're going to go into the second period here, and the Lady Mules are going to be down 7 points. Summer Reeser from Lancaster Catholic leads her team in scoring with 6 points. And Nikki Trout from Solanco, the sophomore, leads her team in scoring with 6 points. Good first quarter of action here from Southern Lancaster County. Solanco will have possession here at the start of the second period. And Dumbach has handled the duty of point guard tonight for the Golden Mules in Paige Phillips' absence. Trout finds Lasko. And Lasko's shot is short, but rebounded by Jade Eshelman, who travels. Another turnover for the Lady Mules. Ball's out of bounds on the Crusaders. Solanco will have possession, and Samantha Jackson will inbound the ball for the Golden Mules. More pressure on the ball again by the Crusaders. It's a good drive by Lasko, but her shot is blocked as she gets into the lane. That's a great block by the junior forward, Sophia Wentz of the Crusaders. And then we have a foul. Foul on number 35 from Solanco, who are first, team's third. Into the game for Solanco, number 24, Ariana Cyberlek. Eshelman does a good job batting the ball out of bounds there. Crusaders will keep possession. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. We're going to have an inbound play here. It looks like Cassandra Shusko is going to inbound the ball for the Crusaders. A layup attempt by Zwali is just off the rim. And we have a foul. Foul on number 34, Sophia Wentz. Her first, team second. And that ball is taken away by Zanaya Banks, whose layup attempt is just off, but we're going to have a foul here. Foul on number 21 of Solanco, her fourth, her first, team's fourth. That will send Banks to the line for the Crusaders. Her first shot is up and good. Banks gets her third point of the night. And we'll now have a second attempt here at the line. And that's off the front rim, rebounded by Lasko of Solanco. And Solanco's in business. Dumbach with the ball, pressure on the ball again by Lancaster Catholic. And that's going to be a foul on the Crusaders. Eshelman's going to be shooting two here for Solanco. Foul on number 25 from Lancaster Catholic, her first, team's third. Eshelman's first attempt is up and good. Her first points of the evening. Good aggressive drive there by Eshelman, drawing the foul. Second shot up and good. 2 points for Eshelman. Number 3, Angela Silk into the game for Solanco. Checking in for the first time this evening, the junior forward for Solanco, number 3, Angela Silk, playing down low, giving Jade Eshelman a break on the bench. And we have a traveling violation on the Crusaders. That ball is going to be turned over to the Golden Mules. And Reeser's back into the game for Lancaster Catholic, the sharpshooter. She's knocked down 2 threes this evening to this point. Jackson to Dumbach. She moves the ball out to Lasko. Again, Solanco with a lot of youth on the court here this evening. That ball tipped out of bounds by Zuleta. Solanco will maintain possession. 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in period number 2. That's a block shot there. It's a great block by number 25, Naomi Zuleta, but then she steps out of bounds. Solanco will keep possession. Good defensive effort there by the Crusaders to knock that layup attempt away. Three-point attempt by Lasko's just off. Rebounded by Zuleta, who turns the ball over to Lasko, and then she is fouled. We're going to have an inbound play. Foul on number 33 from Lancaster Catholic, her second, team's fourth. And Solanco will inbounds the ball now. Elena Yoder's checked into the game again for Solanco, along with Elizabeth Zwali for the Crusaders. Cyberlick with the ball, and that ball's tipped and then thrown away out of bounds. Solanco turns the ball over to the Crusaders. It's going to be Paris inbounding, and Reeser will bring the ball up for the Crusaders. Reeser to Zuleta. It's a good defensive effort there by the Solanco Golden Mules. Angela Silk there forces the turnover, and Cyberlick steps to the line for a three. He's just off. Paris with the rebound, almost turns it over, but gets it in to Zwali, whose shot attempt is no good, but she's fouled. She'll be going to the line for two. Foul on number 35 from Solanco, her second, team's fifth. Zwali's first attempt is off. Jade Eshelman and Nikki Trout into the game for Solanco. And Zwali's second attempt is up and good. It's 17 to 10, 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Live Lancaster Lebanon League girls action here from Southern Lancaster County. Zuleta bringing the ball up for the Crusaders. Zwali with the shot fake, and the attempt is up and no good. But Hafner's fouled on the putback attempt off the rebound, and she'll go to the line shooting two. Foul on number 34 from Solanco, her second, team sixth. And Hafner's first free throw attempt is good. Island Rapant into the game for Solanco. Hafner's second shot attempt here is good. And give Hafner 6 points on the evening. Tied for her team lead. She has 6. And number 20, Reeser, has 6 on 2 3-pointers. And now Rapant with the ball. She finds Eshelman. Solanco looking for some points here. Dumbach with a nice layup, up and good for 2. Dumbach's first points of the game. And it's 19 to 12. 3-point shot there, just off. And the foul is going to be on number 25, Zuleta. It's going to be her second. Foul on number 25 of Lancaster Catholic, her second, team's fifth. And Solanco will inbound the ball. Down by 7 points with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Eshelman travels again. That is her third traveling violation of the evening. 3 turnovers for the junior this evening so far. Now for the first time this evening, Jeriah Johnson in the game for the Crusaders, taking over the point guard duties, giving one of her teammates a break. That layup attempt by Zwali is no good. She rebounded her own ball and missed on the second attempt. And Solanco now has possession. That pass out to Rapant. Rapant shots off the back rim, and the Crusaders with the rebound. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Shot out to Reeser. She's been sharp tonight, but off on that one. And that ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Wentz. And Angela Silk checks into the game for the Golden Mules. Solanco will have possession with a few minutes left here in the first half. 19-12 in favor of the Crusaders. That foul is going to be on Reeser. It's going to be her first foul, team 6th. Foul on number 20 of Lancaster Catholic, her first, team 6th. And a traveling violation there by Trout. Wentz to inbound the ball for the Crusaders to Johnson. That pass down low, a little bit of a miscommunication there between the teammates from the Crusaders, just off of Wentz's shoulder, recovered by the Golden Mules, who now have possession. That's Yoder finding Trout, who finds Dumbach. Oh, and that will be a double dribble and another turnover by Solanco. Into the game for Solanco, number 24, Ariana Seiberlich. And into the game for the Crusaders, number 15, Catherine Hafner. And we have 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Crusaders move that ball around nicely. They find Jeriah Johnson, whose shot attempt is up and good. Nice shot there by the sophomore guard, her first 2 points of the evening. It's 21-12, a minute and 40 seconds to go here in the first half. You are watching YouTube live stream of Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball here on YouTube. Rapant shots off the back of the rim. And the Crusaders have possession. That shot off by Zwali, rebounded by Dumbach, and Solanco's on the move again. 1 minute to go. It's 21-12 here in the second period. That pass is out of bounds. Turnover will go to the Crusaders. And Yoder will check back into the game for Solanco, giving Dumbach a rest. 6 fouls apiece for each team here this evening. Under a minute now to go in the first half. Next foul will be a 1-and-1. Crusaders looking for some points here at the end of the half. Ball's turned over. Nikki Trout with the steal. Up the floor for Solanco. She finds Angela Silk, whose layup attempt is up and good, but they're not going to count it. They're going to say she was fouled on the floor. It will be a 1-and-1 for Solanco. Angela Silk going to the line for the Golden Mules. Foul on number 31 from Lancaster Catholic, her first. Team 7th, a 1-and-1 for Solanco. Silk's first shot is up and good, her first points of the evening. Jackson's back in the game for the Lady Mules. Second shot up and good. Taking advantage of those free throws there. Two of the Lady Mule defenders ran into each other there. I think we're okay, but Lady Mules are playing with 4 defenders. Tough defense there. Down 1 defender. Angela Silk comes over and gets a block, but then turns the ball over. We're going to end the first half. The score is 21-14 in favor of the Crusaders. We're going to take a halftime break. We'll see you in about 10 minutes right back here. 30 seconds away here from the start of the second half of action down here in Quarryville, Pennsylvania, southern Lancaster County. This is Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball action. Solanco Golden Mules versus the Lancaster Catholic High School Crusaders. Halftime statistics brought to you by Martin's Appliance, Dolce Vita, Roadstar Energy Corps, B.R. Kreider, and Paul Risk Associates. For the Solanco Golden Mules, their leading scorer at halftime is the sophomore guard, Nikki Trout. She has 6 points for Solanco. Angela Silk has contributed 2, along with Island Repant, Jade Eshelman, and Jenna Dumbach, bringing the Solanco Golden Mules score to 14 points here at the start of the second half. And for the Crusaders, 2 teammates tied for the leading scorer at halftime. Number 15, Catherine Hafner, and number 20, Summer Reeser. Zwali has 1 point, Zuleta has 2, Johnson 2, Banks 3, and Paris 1. As we get ready to start the second half here, the officials are back on the floor. The girls are warming up. There's about a minute to go before the start of the half. It's 21-14. In terms of fouls for Solanco, 34, Jade Eshelman, and 35, Jenna Dumbach both have 2. And for Lancaster Catholic, Zuleta and Banks, 33, both have 2. So they'll have to be careful here as we start the second half. The Crusaders in the first half applying good pressure on the ball in the backcourt, forcing Solanco into a few turnovers and also forcing Solanco into some traveling calls, which really happens to be the difference here in the game. And the Crusaders have done a good job of taking advantage of some shooting from the outside. Summer Reeser's knocked down 2 3-pointers for the Crusaders. So Solanco will look to climb back into this one here, and we are set to go in the second half of action here in Quarryville. Crusaders, Mules, second half underway. Crusaders have the ball here to start the second half of action, and Banks will inbound for the Crusaders. Passes over to Hafner. Hafner finds Zuleta, who had a very, very nice first half. She falls on the drive and loses the ball. It'll be a turnover to Solanco, and Dumbach will have the ball. Dumbach finds Trout, who had a good first half for the Lady Mules. And Dumbach underneath to Jade Eshelman, whose shot is blocked up and no good. But that ball is out of bounds by Reeser, and Solanco will get the ball in a turnover there by the Crusaders. Jackson will inbound the ball for the Golden Mules. 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the third period. Looking for the first bucket here in the second half. Jackson with the ball out to Trout. Trout guarded by Zuleta. Now to Jackson. Jackson underneath the Trout, whose layup attempt is up and good, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for the three-point play. Basket counts.
Foul on number 35, Sandra Paris, her first, team's first.
Trout at the line. Opportunity to get the three-point play there is off the back rim. No good. 16-21 now in favor of the Crusaders. And Hafner turns the ball over to Eshelman. Eshelman with the great hustle down the court and the steal. She finds Jackson, who travels. Turnover. Ball's going back to the Crusaders. Trout continues with the points here in the second half. She leads the team in scoring and has the first bucket of the second half for either team here. Has really played a well-rounded game. Just a kick ball. Stay with the Crusaders here. And Banks will inbound the ball for the purple and black. Zuleta takes the pass. Beautiful layup, up and good for two. Nice job in the lane there, underneath two defenders. That was a pretty well defended play, and she still made it through there to get that layup. That ball's out of bounds by Eshelman. Gonna be Catholic's possession. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Zuleta now has 4 points for the Crusaders on that last layup. She finds her teammate Banks under the net, but that's gonna be an offensive foul. A little bit of an elbow there to knock the Solanco defender off. It's gonna be Banks' third foul of the evening. Foul on number 33 is Anaya Banks, her third, team second. Into the game for Solanco, number 25, Olivia Lasco. 21, Zwali will come into the game for Banks, who gets into some early foul trouble here in the third period. Dumbach finds Trout over to Lasco, and Lasco's pass to Dumbach goes off her hands. And that ball goes off the knee of Hafner. Solanco keeps possession. 5 minutes and 50 seconds into the game for the Crusaders. Jariah Johnson. Rapant finds Lasco. Lasco to Dumbach. And Rapant has a open shot out on the wing. It's just off, but rebounded by Eshelman. Up and no good. And that's going to be a foul on Dumbach from Solanco. That will be her third foul. Foul on number 35, Jenna Dumbach. Her third, team's first. And now Dumbach into some foul trouble here for Solanco, and Zuleta to the line for the Crusaders. She's going to knock down her 5th point of the evening. And off the back rim on her 2nd attempt. And coach is going to opt to keep Dumbach in the game here with 3 fouls in the 3rd period. Pant finds Dumbach. Dumbach looking to get something set up here on offense for the Golden Mules. They're down 8. That layup by Lasco is up and good. Give the sophomore her first 2 points of the evening. A nice effort there by Olivia Lasco for her first 2 points of the evening. And Reeser with the rare miss from the 3-point territory tonight. She's had a nice game from 3-point range this evening. 2 of 4 now from beyond the arc. Lasco with possession for Solanco, and she finds Dumbach. And again, Crusaders putting pressure on the ball here. Lasco finds Trout. Trout is outside and just off, but rebounded by Rapant. Layup attempt is up and no good. That ball is tipped out of bounds by the Crusaders, stays with Solanco. Catherine Hafner into the game for the Crusaders. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the 3rd. We're going to have a foul here on the inbound play by the Crusaders. Wait and see what the number is here. I believe it's on Zuleta, 25. I may be wrong. I think it was on 35. Foul on 35. Foul was on 25, sorry. Zuleta, that was her third foul. And we have another foul here. Foul on number 31, Dry Johnson, her second, team's fourth. (18-24) here, 4 minutes to go in the third period. And the Crusaders getting in a bit of foul trouble here in the third. Jade Eshelman's layup attempt up and good. Give her 4 points on the evening. 4 points for Eshelman. And the Crusaders now looking to answer. It's 20-24, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Reeser from deep off the back of the rim. Jariah Johnson in the lane is off, no good. Rebounded by Lasco, who finds Dumbach, and the Mules are back in business. Dumbach to Lasco, outside the arc. Lasco looks to drive, nothing there. Nice job on defense by Reeser, closing the door. Reeser knocks it out of bounds. Solanco will keep possession. Samantha Jackson into the game for Solanco. And pressure on the ball again by the Crusaders. Solanco looking to create an opportunity here for points. Get themselves within 2, and we lifted a foot. Another traveling call on Solanco. I believe that's the 6th traveling violation this evening on the Golden Mules. Inbounding the ball for the Crusaders is Wentz. Her size has certainly been an asset to the Crusaders this evening down low off the bench. She's played very well. She has a block. She's passed the ball well. She's back in the game this evening. That shot's up and no good. Out to Johnson, who finds a little open spot to pop one. Up and good for 2. Johnson with 4 points now. Full timeout. Scores 26-20. There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third period. A lot of action here in the third. Lancaster Catholic enjoying some nice production off the bench this evening. Jariah Johnson off the bench has 4 points. Foul situation. Dumbach for Solanco has 3. Banks for the Crusaders has 3, and Zuleta for the Crusaders has 3 here late in the third period. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third. It's going to be Solanco's ball, and Lasco will pass it in for the Golden Mules. And again, it looks like the Crusaders are going to apply a press here. Solanco's going to have to get this ball across the court here. Nice job by Dumbach there. Pass goes into Trout. Jariah Johnson closes the door. Trout's able to recover the loose ball for Solanco. That's a nice screen set by Jackson. Nothing doing there for Solanco. Jade Eshelman's going to take that layup attempt up and no good, but Lasco knifes in for the nice offensive rebound and then turns the ball over to the Crusaders. Good hustle play there by Lasco, just lost her balance after the rebound. Solanco unable to keep possession, and Crusaders are in business, up 6 points, 2 minutes to go in the third period. That's Jariah Johnson with the ball. That's a kick ball, gonna stay. Crusaders possession. Number 11, Elena Yoder into the game for Solanco. Nice pass inside to Wentz, and she's fouled. I believe that foul is going to be on 34. Jade Eshelman, it is. It's her third foul. And Solanco now has 2 in this half. The Crusaders have 4. That shot's up and good. It's 28-20. That's a turnover there. Eshelman was looking to get the ball out to Dumbach. Just missed her. Reeser in and good with the layup attempt. She now leads her team in scoring. Under a minute to go here in the third. Nice shot fake by Yoder, but the layup attempt's up and no good. Rebounded by Hafner. That ball's up to Reeser, who's again behind the defense. Up and good for 2. 10 points now for Reeser. Found her way behind the Golden Mules defense there in the last 2 possessions for 2 easy layups. Coach is going to take a timeout here to get things squared away. 45 seconds to go in the third period. 32-20 in favor of the Crusaders. They're up 12. Timeout was taken by Solanco. Solanco coached this evening by head coach Chad McDowell, assistant coaches Jeff McCardle, Michelle Lovell, Casey Hershey, Emily Palmer, and Derek Green. Lancaster Catholic this evening, head coach is Charlie Detz, and his assistants are Allison Smith, Todd Sargent, Monica Kaler, Amanda Lowry, and Rosemary Grausa. Big thanks to the coaches and the efforts they put in investing in the lives of these young ladies, helping them develop both as athletes and as students. Solanco has the ball now. Inbounds from Jackson to Dumbach, and Dumbach has the ball and turns over to the Crusaders. That's Hafner. Wally's attempts up and no good. Eshelman with the layup attempt, no good. And now Reeser has the rebound and the ball, and showing her speed, she finds Wally under the net. No good, but rebounded by Wentz, and Wentz's shot is up and good. She has 2. Under 10 seconds to go here in the third period. Crusaders have put a stamp on this game, making a run here in the third period, stretching their lead to 14 points. That's going to be a foul on number 34, Sophia Wentz, her second, team's 5th. Foul on 34, Sophia Wentz, her second, team's 5th. Solanco with the inbound play now. Eshelman took the 3-point attempt, but it was just late. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It is 34-20 in favor of the Crusaders, doubling their lead there in the third period. Summer Reeser with a hot period there for the Crusaders. Zuleta also with points. Johnson, Banks, Wentz, and Hafner also contributing for the ladies from Lancaster Catholic. We are getting ready for fourth quarter action here in Quarryville. Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball from Solanco. Trout will have the inbound for the Lady Mules. This is Dumbach with the ball, guarded by Hafner. She finds Angela Silk, who's out to Trout. Trout to Rapant. Back out to Yoder. Shot is short by Trout, but the rebound by Yoder. Up and good for two. Give her first 2 points of the night. It's 22-34. 7:20 to go here in the fourth period. Solanco wanting to make a little run here to start the fourth. See if they can get a few stops. That's a good drive there by Paris, drawing the foul. Foul on number 3, her first, team's third. Paris's first shot, up and in, her second point of the night. And the senior forward from Lancaster Catholic has 3 on the evening after making her second free throw. And that steal, it's by Banks. Banks finds Reeser. Reeser's shot is off, but she is fouled. Foul is gonna be, I believe, on Rapant, 33 from Solanco. Sorry, they're actually gonna call that on Dumbach, 35. That's her fourth foul. Senior guard for Solanco now has 4 this evening. Gonna have to be careful here with a lot of time left to go in the fourth period. At first shot by Reeser's off. Second shot up and good. Give her 11 on the evening. Oh, Trout turns the ball over. Reeser once again up and good. Pressure on the ball again, creating a few issues here for Solanco. And this time they're able to break it. Yoder with the nice shot fake out to Rapant. Rapant's drive, Yoder finds Dumbach. Dumbach open for 3. Off the back of the rim. Out of bounds. Crusaders have possession. 6 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the fourth period. Cross court pass to Reeser, who finds Banks underneath. Nice touch by Banks. Give her 5 on the evening. Senior forward playing a nice game tonight. Screen by Yoder, help break the pressure. But then the ball is turned over. Banks with another steal, finds Reeser again behind the defense, up and good. 2 more points for Reeser. She's up to 14. Timeout taken by Solanco. Full timeout taken by Solanco. 5 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the fourth period. It's 43-22. Reeser's really having herself a nice game. Senior forward from the Crusaders. She's up to 14 points here on the evening. Her speed has really affected this contest. A number of times she's been able to find some space behind the Solanco defense for some easy layups. And her outside shooting has definitely impacted the game as well. She's made a few 3-point shots tonight. Second horn, Solanco has possession here out of the timeout. This is gonna be Jackson with the inbound for Solanco. She finds Dumbach. Down to Eshelman. Nice pass to Lasco, whose shot is up and good. The sophomore forward has contributed some nice minutes this evening for the Golden Mules. She now has 4 points on the night, but the great assist from Eshelman to set up that shot. And now Lasco with the steal. And she finds Dumbach. Jackson with the shot. That shot is good. 2 points for Jackson, her first 2 of the evening. And it's 26-43. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Hafner across to Zuleta, who's back in the game, who finds Reeser. Solanco wants to keep her out there. She's been the hot hand tonight for the Crusaders. That drive by Paris, up and good. 2 points for Paris, give her 5 on the evening. Nice drive to the hoop there for the Crusaders. Lasco finds the pass out to Jackson. Jackson finds Trout. Another travel by Solanco. They'll turn the ball over to the Crusaders. We're at 4 minutes to go here in the fourth, 45-26. Good defense by the Golden Mules, but they miss on the rebound, and Paris takes advantage of it. Up and good for 2. She now has 7 and is having a nice fourth quarter here for the Lady Crusaders. Lasco out to Trout. Trout's shot is up and good. Give her 9 on the evening to lead all the Lady Mules. 9 points for the sophomore guard, Nikki Trout. Looks like we're going to have some mass substitutions here at the next break for both squads. Eshelman gets the turnover for Solanco. And Dumbach bringing the ball up. She finds Jackson. That pass out to Trout's knocked away by Zuleta. Fighting for the ball. Solanco's going to call a timeout to keep possession here. 30-second timeout taken by Solanco. Solanco takes a 30-second timeout. 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the fourth period. Crusaders have really controlled the second half. Their starters really contributing here in this side of the contest. Paris having a nice fourth period for the Crusaders. Solanco will inbound the ball here. This will be Lasco. She finds Eshelman. Good pass out to Dumbach. Shot fake. Her layup attempt is up and good. 2 more points for Dumbach. She now has 4 on the evening. That ball goes out of bounds. Pass attempt to Johnson. Solanco will have possession. Angela Silk checks into the game for the Lady Mules. Also in the game for Solanco for the first time this evening is number 30, Emma Urbine. Cyberlick, Silk, Dumbach, Lasco, Urbine. The 5 for Solanco. Traveling violation on Solanco. The 5 in the game for the Crusaders are Wentz, Shusko, Johnson, Zwali, and Morale. 2 minutes to go now in the fourth period. Wentz out to Morale. Her shot is up and off. A rebound attempt. Emma Irbine's able to save the ball and find Lasko, who finds Silk. Back out to Cyberlick. Cyberlick finds Lasko, whose three-pointer shot up and good. Three-point shot by Lasko is good. Off the assist by Cyberlick. It's a freshman to a sophomore for 3 points. Minute and 25 seconds to go here in the fourth period. Looks like Catholic might try to play a little keep away here. Make Solanco try to play some defense and get this ball back. Dumbach putting pressure on the ball, has to be careful with 4 fouls. Wentz, nice job in the lane there. Turning around and getting 2, and now Cyberlick with the ball for Solanco. Cyberlick to Irvine. Irvine goes to Dumbach. And we're under a minute to go here in the game. 49-33 in favor of Lancaster Catholic. Dumbach finds Silk, who's open. Shot fake, but she traveled. Turned the ball over to the Crusaders. Into the game for Solanco, number 10, Piper Graham. Now Solanco with a lot of youth out here on the court. Same for the Crusaders. Beautiful pass from Jariah Johnson to Wentz. That layup attempt is just off. Rebounded by Solanco. Lasko out to Cyberlick, who finds Graham. Over to Irvine. Silk to Irvine. We're under 10 now. One more shot attempt here by Solanco. We got a double dribble. We're under 1 second to go here in the fourth. It's going to be Solanco's ball. This is going to be our final score, friends. 49-33 in favor of the Crusaders this evening. I want to thank you for joining us tonight on the YouTube live stream. We had live Lancaster Lebanon League girls basketball action this evening. A lot more live streams to come this evening. Every Solanco home game, boys and girls, following the new year, will be streamed right here live on YouTube. Mark it on your calendar, dial it in, and enjoy the games with us through the rest of the season. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening.